Ready? Right. Bam!
Bam! Energy. Run it then. You just...
Blue tick, serious banter. Back again. Another week, another show. Myself, Diga Dan.
And the one and only Bugsy B.
We're there, you get me?
No guest this week.
Nah.
Same way, you gotta love us and have us.
Come on.
We got the sponsors though. You don't know every week.
Shouts out to Blue Rum. You know the thing.
That's the borough's favourite drink.
Come on.
Because we said so. Quellers.
Big up to Quellers. George Lane, Southeast 6. Go check them out.
Never got no food this week, but big them up same way.
Big them up, you get
what else
me?
we got to big up? Big up them man's dance.
Big up Drip.
Where you going with that, man?
Big up Drip. Big up Drip. And you know who we got to big up? Diamond Cut Sound. Come, let's get it.
Come on.
Check. All Black Dance weekend was an absolute movie. Yeah? So you see the next one, make sure everybody is there. If they can fit in.
I make sure you're there. Just saying.
Obviously.
I'm just saying.
Shouts to the man, you done really well.
Nah, big up the man them for themselves.
Yeah,
big up themselves.
Champagne. See the man them getting washed in champagne.
All my baby mother was in there.
You get it?
Connected, definitely connected.
So now, big up to the man them, you done very well. Next one, you got make sure you're there.
Hey, so what now, yeah? Boom. I don't know if you lot know what I know. Because I know something that you don't need to know.
100.
You understand?
Tell them again.
You get me? Do you lot know about the Windrush repayments that the government's handing out for people from the Windrush and descendants of the Windrush? If you can prove that the Windrush and racial prejudice affected you as a youth, on the Gov website, you can claim P's. I don't know if anybody knows this. I don't know if anybody's aware of this. Big up mommy, she put me on it. You get me?
Come on.
I've started my thing. I'm trying to get a free governmental. You done know how it goes already. So,
but you know what? We're not even saying it as like no joke thing. It's a real thing, innit?
Nah, we're giving you the information.
Yeah, people will proper try to overlook this thing, yeah. But you see, this thing, it actually affected people. You get it? It affected our families, the way things were done, and even the outcome of things. Us as adults right now. So there's things that come out of this.
You see, I don't know, how can I say it? Grow. I don't know if I wouldn't like to say that we were the last of it because racism still exists, yeah. But you see, like, for man's generation growing up, yeah, racism was a real thing.
100.
Like, I'm not saying it's not a real thing now. Maybe that's not the right way to word it. But my brother doesn't have an experience of getting chased by.
It was rare.
No, nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays, these youths don't have an experience of getting chased by a National Front, or Millwall skinheads, or whatever. These youths, they don't have them experiences.
See, there used to be a time, Bugs. You see, when Millwall was playing certain games, you would not, as black people, even enter Deptford or New Cross.
When it was black,
it just don't make no sense.
You're telling me?
Yeah, I get it.
I remember. You remember? You know, the Millwall man, yeah. In the 80s, racism, yeah, was punk rockers, you know. Like, you see when the man used to have the big spikes on their head and the big Dr. Martin boots and the bomber jackets. It was really real racism. See if Millwall lost on Saturday.
It was beef.
New Cross was no-go.
Yeah, no, it was a no-go. I remember I heard they used to have a thing here called, like, the Millwall brick or something.
Chelsea
See
Smiles.
that? They used to roll up a newspaper. You see what you can do with a newspaper?
Fold it.
Yeah? And they used to roll it up and fold it. And you see that was actually like a brick. I remember, man, I've tried it to see like what these people are talking about. And brother, you can lick out glass with it. You can knock out brain cells with it. It was a serious thing, and that was just with a simple 30p newspaper. Yeah, and remember, you weren't getting yam for these things, because even if there was blood on it, you just burn the newspaper. Yeah, so it was mad. Evidence gone.
See what?
That's like killing someone with an ice pick.
What are you gonna?
No, you know, like ice. You know, when they got the ice and you just kill that man. Remember, the evidence is gone.
Yeah, because it melted away.
Do you understand? Yeah. So it's the same type of thing, but yeah, they had some mad things going on back then. And man have to really remember these times.
No, but for real, like, I can't listen. I'm not gonna come on here and try and act like I'm an expert on this thing, but I'm giving you information that you need to look into yourself. If it's something for you, it might be up your street, it might not be up your street. You might want free money from the government, your chest might be too high. Fuck the government, I don't need them. It's whatever, innit? It's up to you. But look into it, because if you go on the gov's website, gov.website, you can look up all of the shit and talk about all the money and what percentages and how much they're willing to pay. I think the minimum payout is 10 bags or something, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the minimum payout.
What's it for?
It's for if you was affected by I think racial prejudice and that
around a certain
time, and you were directly affected by the Windrush. So say for instance, say for instance, like if our parents never came here, would our life be different back home? It might be better, we don't know. I doubt it, but
They don't know.
yeah,
my thing would have been ton up still. Trust me.
What, back in yard?
Man got beach, son. What are you talking about? Right now we're here freezing. We've been freezing for the last 6 months.
you think you can tell a man in yard that he wants to get here? He had
See,
beach.
when he gets here.
He had beach and sunshine.
Now you see when the man that yard man gets here though, he can't wait to go back home. The only yard man that don't like going back home are the ones that got deported. See when they go back home for holiday, they love it.
No, my dad didn't like it.
Didn't they? Yeah, but
No.
from a certain generation, I realised that, you know. See, a certain age of people...
Because they remember Jamaica a certain way.
They left Jamaica and never went back.
Yeah, and they remember it a certain way.
You get what I'm trying to say?
And yeah, my dad weren't.
Bare went back, man. Bare grandparents went back, you know. Remember, bare people coming, you know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but I'm saying the people that didn't, because my dad didn't go. He went back on holiday, but he didn't go back. And then when it came time for him to like talk about retirement and settling,
He wanted to talk about.
He said he's not going back to yard to settle down, because remember what's happening. Remember they're killing foreigners as well, you know. And even when I
For
say
their things, 100%.
yeah, and you got to realize you're a foreigner, you know. If you haven't been in yard for 30 years and you come back,
100. They're calling you English, man.
especially if you got money, you're definitely a foreigner.
100%.
If you're broke, you might be one of us.
100%.
But if you got money, you're a foreigner.
100%.
You understand?
I don't want to go back.
So
Enough people's grannies did not want to return back. And I've heard of mad stories where grannies have been getting set up at airports and by their own family, you know. Like grandma's families have been getting set up. Like, raw, you're coming back with the bag, what, to build yard and buy land? It's mad for them. They set for you. So I get it. And they're horror stories to a man like, you get me?
Yeah.
man,
real thing.
Man live in England, them things there, things are bad, but it's never that bad. You get me?
But I will say this, I don't see England getting any better for a man like us. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. See what I see happening in Sudan the other day, what I've been seeing happening in Africa my whole life. It's mad. Yeah, because these people, remember in Sudan the other day they told you, you know, you got to get to like Birmingham. Like there's a boat leaving from Birmingham. Everyone's got to get there, then they can get on the boat. But you see, when it comes to other places, they were sending buses through the areas to pick up people. Do you understand? Big difference. So they ain't got no love for us.
No.
But you see them, the love's out there, innit?
We could talk about this time. We could talk about this forever. It's just long.
The other day they had a Eurovision for Ukraine. Now I'm gonna make you know this. You see, before this whole Ukraine stuff, I don't know a Ukrainian, and I don't think hardly anyone does. But they were allowed to come into your house, and government were willing to pay you money for someone that come into your house to come and live.
Did you see the one where the what was it? The girl's husband got stole by the Ukrainian woman that lived in the yard.
Yeah, I heard that. I think that's so feisty. No, that's rude. You know, like you let them in. You give them a little yard.
The girl let the girl in with the better pum pum and lost. Hey, that's what it is, you know. You know what it was? I got new pum pum in my ass.
100. And I'm getting paid for it.
She's letting me in. Let me sample it.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, this is Ukrainian pum
Hey,
pum.
wifey, you're gone.
Hey, Ukrainian pum pums, go on in. Hey, you man should get some.
Yeah, mad, innit?
You get
It's
me?
crazy.
Man said, I don't want the wife no more.
Nah, it's mad.
I heard they moving to Ukraine or something.
What do you mean?
I heard they're going back to her home. The man and the Ukraine.
Oh, you're lying.
That's what I heard. I don't know actually, but that's what I heard. Some shit like that.
Mad.
Some shit like that.
Even
Hey girls, imagine if you brought a girl in your house because you was being a kind heart and she come and fling the pom pom on your man. How would you feel?
And your man ended up leaving and going back place with her.
Brock family. All because this is what I'm saying, man. You
Yeah,
don't know
it's
who
crazy
you don't know who you're letting in your yard.
You don't.
You don't.
And that's the reality. On a normal, they wouldn't even let you knock on their door and come in and check their meter without Rasclar ID. Yeah, but they were willing to let people they don't know.
Ukraine's major racist as well, you know.
100%.
Ukraine.
Yeah, but Ukraine is one of the biggest places for neo-Nazis.
Definitely. It's like a headquarters for them, innit?
It's one of the biggest places. That was my man's excuse for going to the war. That was Putin's excuse. It's a neo-Nazi stronghold and he's not making that go on. You're laughing. Mind games.
Nah, it's real stuff. It's real, but a lot of it is speculation, yeah?
Like, mind games.
Yeah.
There's an ugly elephant. Mind games.
4 foot ugly elephant
4 foot ugly
on the
elephant.
roof
On the roof
of a kebab
on
shop.
the roof talking shit.
Hey, listen, shout to LV though. Big up LV General. I rate your
Aye.
career, you get me?
Aye.
You've done well, you come from the hood and you've done things, you get me?
Big up yourself,
Shout
LV,
to,
man.
yeah, man, shout to
I don't
LV.
know what you got yourself into.
Nothing LV.
Don't watch nothing. You know the ones there?
Hey, you know them ones there? I'm like, right. Hey, I'm like, right.
Hey,
You get me?
listen though. Hey, also I wanna shout out my man.
Freeze!
Hey. Hey, big up Vic Santoro. Trust me. Hey, I got a new challenge, you know. I got a challenge, yeah.
Challenge any bad man from the ends to come on the ends and do something for the kids.
Do something for the kids.
All the bad boys there.
All the bad boys
All
from
the
the
bad boys.
ends. Yeah.
If you're a bad boy, if you claim you're a bad
Elder.
boy from the ends, come to the ends and put on something good for the youths.
and be there.
That kind of balances out the badness.
Yeah, that's like an ice bucket.
Yeah,
challenge.
you get ice bucket
Make sure you're there at the event
on your
with the
ends,
youths.
on your block.
On your block.
Yeah.
That you start.
Yeah.
That you start.
That you started. You started the block. You should be there.
Yeah. Nah.
Because you see what? There's certain man, you just never see them.
I lie. You know what? That's like going Lucian and not seeing Lucian.
That's like going Catford and not seeing the cat.
Mad.
Imagine if you walk past Catford and you didn't see the big cat.
It's crazy. That means you're in Bromley.
In Blackheath.
Oh, stop. Or Cornwall. Allow it, man. Hey, listen though. You don't know the thing already. Serious banter we're called, you know.
Yeah.
You see the other stuff. The other ticks.
Big up pounds.
Yeah,
Dog,
100,
big up Tricky.
100.
Big up Spray. Big up, we ain't
100.
blood.
Fellow podcasters.
Wait, let's make this clear, yeah.
Go on.
We're not in a no fuckery, yeah. So don't draw us out, because we're not in it.
Never.
But man will never back down from nobody.
I imagine starting a gang and never being on the ends that the gang that you started is. That's like us two starting a gang in Portugal from Yassa.
In Portugal, your name's Miguel.
It's mad,
Your
isn't
name's
it? But you started it from the ends.
Portugal.
Mad, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't know how you can start a gang and now the gang carried on without you. And you know what? You can't go and talk to none of the gang members.
I'm mad.
I don't understand. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense to me. Because if I started something, I'm governing it.
100.
You understand?
A man's governing it.
Govern man's thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, rare.
Yeah. But hey, what though? It's done though, the pattern already. Serious manner, you get me? I remember our thing, you know. Serious manner, you know. See this other blue tick, man. Like, we gotta address you, yeah? You're a man that's just come off the block. I don't know what you thought you saw, but a man just run with a name that was already made with man. You get me?
It's man's name, man own it.
Man's name, man own
Man
it.
own the copyright.
See all this blue tick bullshit that's everywhere else out there that's other than man.
Right.
So this is, you see what it is?
Man's getting wicked on this
Aye,
episode.
trust me, you see what it is? That's mad. That's what it is, yeah? And you see what it is?
Yeah, man start move like
No,
elephant.
listen. You see, man have never done one show all for views. Cause you see, if we was doing this thing for views, man could really keep up some fuckery. Never done that.
Hey, you see,
even the pace man's moving. Man are happy with that because man have not done this thing, and man are not gonna show man. Man are not gonna try and get a man license recall for views.
Man's been drawn into some bullshit, bro, and that's not what we're here for, bro.
100%.
You get me? So Nelly, we're not even dealing with you again.
Yeah, Nelly's done still.
You understand?
100%.
We're not even dealing with your rubbish again.
100%.
Our man's got bigger fish to fry.
100.
Like a snapper.
You know them ones there?
Brim.
Yeah, cool.
You see what I'm saying?
But yeah, boom. Boom. Where we going with this?
What was the next thing? You had a structure.
I don't know if he was talking about the lady, you know, that was talking about the Britain thing.
What's her name?
You see the Home Secretary?
Wait, what's her name? Shemima, what's that?
Yeah, she don't like us.
She hates us.
People don't like us as people. Now you see, if they don't like us and we don't love each other, we're fucked. Cause you see, when this thing really goes off, who have we got to run for us? Who have we got to back us? Who have we got as our allies?
You know what? Man's not supposed to be here.
Hey, what is it? What are you saying? You see the Chinese youth that you was talking about? There was what? 100 different...
The Chinese... Wait there. Let me see if I can find
The man bought up rats and cockroaches before they bought up man.
Oh, it's on the telly.
Yeah? Wild. But this is why they want to ban TikTok, because there's only certain things you can get from TikTok you can't even get on the internet.
Right, man, them listen.
Growing up, he gave me a list of the best ethnicities from best to worst, right? So it went, number 1 was Korean, because that's what we are. Number 2, it went Japanese.
Jays, huh?
Number 3 was like cockroach. Right. Then 4 was white. Right. 5 was snakes. Oh no, bro, that's real. 6 donkeys,
Really?
7 Mexicans. Right. But he made a list of 100. Black people weren't even on the list. Really? Yeah, they weren't even on the
It's just pussy all laughing like that though. Who is he, Boxy?
Ethnicities.
Oh, no, them.
Worst. Right. So it went. Number 1 was.
See that?
And that
See
makes
that?
you know how the world are thinking about man.
Who is he talking about?
His dad. So basically, his dad made a list of the best 100 ethnicities, and cockroaches and rats and
Snakes.
and all types of shit were in there, and black people weren't even in the 100.
Wild. And man are out here giving certain people respect that don't deserve respect.
See, that's
Man,
why I love the way you do with the cab drivers in Spain.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
different
because
countries,
they don't
you know.
deserve respect.
Say, no, pussy.
Yeah, suck your mum. That's what I be telling cab driver. See. Are you nuts? Because these man ain't giving man no respect. Yeah, but they expect respect from man.
Right,
So it's
wild.
kind of mad, you get me?
It's absolutely wild still.
So if man ain't loving their own, who do you expect to love us?
That shell suit's making too much noise.
Them niggas are expecting rain. And sunshine on the same day. I love it. But yeah, mad. It's mad still.
People,
I get offended over
you
stuff
know what?
like that.
It's offensive. It's offensive, yeah. But it's actually good to know how deeply people look at us. I know people don't like us, you know. But to hear that a man could say that man's lower than cockroaches, yeah,
And snakes.
like, do you not know how mad that is, bro? Like, you see, as a man who's not racist, that's nuts.
100%.
That is. I don't.
That's a part of man's trauma.
I don't look at humans like that. Humans, you get me?
100%.
Like, that's mad, bro. Man's below snakes and cockroaches.
100%.
Cockroaches. Man are below what? What are you talking about?
Mad. It's mad still. Them things are proper offend, man. But you see, even the fact, let me tell you something. See, even the fact that stuff is allowed to be broadcasted is wrong.
Blood, you know what? I was watching.
Yeah?
What was I watching?
It's a wrong
I was watching
thing.
something on TikTok. the other day.
Algorithms should be kicking out things like that.
Brother, you know, I was watching something on TikTok the other day, yeah, and it blurred out all the swear words apart from one.
Nigga.
It's not a swear word, is it?
How is it not?
It's not technically a swear. It's an offensive word. It's not a swear word.
My brother, to them, man. Anyone that's using it.
So wait there. Let me ask. Wait there. Now this is a good. That was a good thing that you said. So why is fuck an offensive word?
No, fuck's a swear word.
It's offensive.
So what are you talking about?
It's offensive.
What's worse?
If I say fuck you,
What's worse? Saying you little fucker or you little nigger? What's worse?
One's a swear word and one's like you little fuckers. Like kind of. Yeah.
Mate, let me tell you something. That derogatory term, you see on the algorithms, these things are controlled. See, that derogatory term should get kicked out of the algorithm. Yeah?
Hey,
and there was a woman, black woman fighting the brother from TikTok.
Do you know what's funny?
About this thing, you know?
Go on there, say cracker, say, what's the word for Chinese? Gook?
Don't be screaming.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying if you go, if you. No, I'm not saying. No, listen. What I'm saying is they're similar words. I look on them words the same way I look on nigger, innit? But obviously they can't affect me the same way because I'm black. But they're the same. For them other races, they're the equal words, innit? You will get in trouble if you say these things.
Yeah,
like you just said. Like you just said. If I say something, you said don't get K aside. So why when man say it's cool?
That's the word.
Do you know there was a series in EastEnders, yeah, where my brethren actually wrote an email of complaint, yeah? They had a baby in a pushchair, and do you know what that baby they used to represent that baby was a gollywog? And my brethren wrote an email like, what's going on? This is offensive. Do you know what they told my brethren? That weren't a gollywog. Nah, man, you must have got things wrong. She's saying, what are you talking about? I've screen recorded this thing. Yeah, nothing was done about it.
Hey,
yeah,
you can't.
What are you talking about? Do you know the trauma people go through for these things,
Yeah,
bro?
but you can't just take on the BBC.
That's why. What the man them have to do? The man them got to start. You see, certain man that need to get. Man need to start buying some of these voodoo dolls and start putting pins in there and just putting them on people's doorsteps. Yeah. You see, when you come home and you start seeing a voodoo doll on your doorstep with pin sticking out its eye, you soon know the meaning of fucking these things. You get me? Cause they're just taking man's thing for a joke. Yeah, you see how fearful these people are. They won't even push their key to go in their yard. They just walk away and just go back their business. Don't fuck around. Cause if you want to play mind games, man, go on Amazon right now. They sell voodoo dolls. All it takes is for you to buy that and a couple needles and just start sticking it all over the place on a mind thing. Mind games. Yeah.
Yeah, mind
yes, you know what, go on.
Mad.
It's mad still.
No, but it's mad, man. For real, like I know people didn't like us because of our colour of our skin, but I didn't know they thought that we were that far down the pecking order.
Like, it's mad.
That like you've 100 ethnicities.
100%.
Blood, you made up some ethnicities because there's not 100 ethnicities.
There's not. That's what I was thinking.
You made up something.
Snake's not ethnicity.
Of course not.
Oh, stop it. This is why you see me, yeah. We've had this discussion recently. See Rasta. See the breakdown of Rasta. Dennis Rowe slightly touched on it, yeah? Mm-hmm. See Rasta accept everything and anything. Their thing is peace and love, and you get me, the belief.
Right.
Now you see even what they believe in to what the church believes in. They believe in a lot of similar stuff to the Bible.
Yep.
Yeah, but you see Rasta's been cancelled out because you see with them, when it comes to them, there's a stigma. Yeah, that stigma is weed. Just weed.
Violence, music.
Yeah, you understand me?
Truest reggae music and that. What of the picture that they've painted of reggae music and what goes on with it is that picture that everyone sees.
100%.
So it's not like, see, like Ryan knows firsthand when he goes Jamaica and he's around the love and the nice artists and the Rasta thing. It's different to what man see over
love.
here.
And they accept every culture. Chinese.
That's like Just Shaka's funeral.
See Just Shaka's funeral.
Maddest.
That was a movement.
The maddest ever night man has ever touched.
It was a movement
in their life.
And there was Indians there, Chinese
man was
there,
in there.
white
Man wanted to be a Rasta.
there.
I wanted to just shake off my head and
trust me.
Ras was dropping out my hat.
But you see the separation they've got. They've now had our own people become Church of England, Catholics. Now how the fuck can we be Church of England and Catholic but we can't be Rasta?
We said it before. we are westernized.
Mad.
We're very westernized. And the people, you know what's funny? Like, black people are so judgmental as well, and they sit there and say, oh yeah, then people get westernized. Look, Pani Indian them now. They might run around the street, Versace this and you're not realizing that. Let's just lose one stereotype, for example, like black kids never used to run up their mouth to their parents.
100%.
Black kids beat their parents now.
100.
These things go on, like we've all seen the videos of the youths them punching up their mom. Those are things that black people knew that you could not do.
Or even not even their own mum, just disrespecting another man's
elder.
mum.
Yes.
Running her
Brother.
down on the road, and you see that man have lost all Ross Clark love and respect. And you know why we're touching on this thing? We got a big up. R.I.P.
Josh.
King. Yeah?
Yeah, King.
Yeah, cause you see even
Facts.
what that's going on. Man, them are looking to do, man. It's not even a hurting thing no more. Man are willing to take a man's life at 4 o'clock in the daytime. Yeah, the values have gone, bro. Yeah, do you know these youths? Any youth could have been walking past the road or anything at that time that happened. Do you know what trauma that's gonna set inside that child for the rest of his life? There's things that we weren't doing as youths, brother, that we're doing now. Man have just become so cold and so careless. And I put it down to one thing. There's one common denominator for me, yeah? Whether it be up north or down south,
The internet.
it's the weed and the internet. Yeah? See the level of weed that the youths are smoking now? Their brains cannot manage it. Where's my Ross Clark dinner? Huh? Say nah. You understand? So, like, there's a certain common denominator. And for me, it's the weed they're bunning. Can you see this Cali? These youths can't manage this thing. See, if your brain hasn't fully developed and you're bunning weed that's on the same level as crack, yeah, that costs the same money, if not more than crack, yeah, and you're fucking, brother, and you got social media. Social media is a drug in itself. Don't get it twisted. There's people that have to go out there and get therapy
You know
for
what
the
I'm
uses
looking
of
at?
social media that they use.
You know what? You know what they was proving the other day, yeah? You see, because of the way these youths are brought up now, yeah, they're all mollycoddled and they're all like they're all cuddled and all that. That's why the depression and the suicide rate's gone up. You see us, most man in here, man grew up where if you fall over, get up. What are you doing? Rare. It's not like that for these youths.
100%.
Everyone's got an excuse for people to break down.
100%. 100.
You get me?
But you know what else I'll say? These youths, enough of them are becoming colder than man, because you see nowadays, youths are actually losing their virgins at a young age. Like you see now, years ago it was a fight. You might have a fight. I have not heard of 2 20-odd-year-old youths have a punch up. It's a stab up, and that's it. So them man are losing their brethren from young. Do you understand me? And so forth. Them man are losing brethren
And you
to
know
the
what?
jail system
And you know the pressure.
and to death.
You see the pressure. You see
from
the pressure.
young.
You see the pressure. What they're under? Social media. A man's gonna kill your brethren and jump on social media and talk about it.
It's mad.
A man's gonna kill your brethren, jump on the internet and say, "Yeah, up pat, rare, I'm smoking on that rare." As a you who loves his brethren or loves whoever it is, you've got her.
You're gonna become cold to this thing.
It's pressure.
And there's
Do you know-
nothing for
do you know how
you
much pressure
to
that's
do.
do you know how much pressure? Like, let's say for instance, I'm not even gonna say you. Let's say a man killed me, and then you saw him on the internet saying, "Yeah, I got down Bugsy, this, da 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 da."
That is sick. It's cold, and there's nothing for the youth, you know. Because you know what was brought into my. Do you know what was brought to light to me yesterday? You see, even things, simple little things like CITV, CBBS. Do you know there's no more of those stuff?
Saturday morning cartoons.
Them things are done.
Saturday-
So it's even you're used to be on a social level where they can be indoors and feel safe. There's no CITV no more, you know. I remember at 3 o'clock in the daytime, CITV kids used to come home to this.
That used to keep man calm.
Yeah? Come home and watch through CITV.
Yeah.
They used to watch CBBS.
Yeah.
See now,
Yeah.
they've got nothing but quiz shows. You understand me? From 3 o'clock onwards. Tipping point. Fucking rare.
Deal or no deal.
Deal or no. Hey! There's nothing for our youths. There is nothing for our kids, bro. Yeah, there's no community centers. There's no way of them learning how to socialize.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but that's the plan.
Man are learning and having brethren online that they've never seen before.
Do you know?
That's
do you know,
in France.
Do you know how mad it is? Yeah.
You see when they lose again, they start telling you about your monkey.
Remember, you know.
Oh,
I
stop
remember,
it,
you know.
man.
Look, you see, 2012 when I come home, yeah. Obviously, this social media thing was like up and about and running and whatever, yeah. But it weren't normal to meet girls from the internet. It wasn't the norm. You see now.
They think it's weird when you post it.
Blood, it's you. Hey, do you know how mad it is? You can't go up to a girl and say something that you can say to her in a DM.
Yeah, like, excuse me, you used to be sexy, you know. Like, what? You talking about? Hey, now Uncle Feds on you, you're harassing me. What are you talking about? Hey, you're mad. You're from this school. I'm from that school. Yeah, it's different, brother. Yeah? Man have got brethrens. They'll tell you. I bucked a man, I told you, you know. He told me he's got 1 billion friends, you know.
Oh, allow it.
You know where these 1 billion friends was? On an app.
Allow it, man.
It's impossible. It's even you lot that's got like 3,000, 4,000 followers. Yeah, they're my brethren. It's impossible for a man to have 3, 4, or 4,000 brethren. That's impossible. You can't get through all of them. You can't remember everyone's name. Huh? But it's become the norm. Do you get me?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's not even about who you went to school with.
No, that don't mean nothing.
It's about I linked you on the gram.
On the gram.
My dog.
My G. Yeah.
Rolling.
I see how you live.
That's what I'm saying.
You can even see with the kids now though. Like the man them that are having kids, they don't let their kids like how our mums used to let us go.
Yeah, because it's nuts.
With each other.
But you gotta understand.
Nuts.
You gotta understand though.
Started seeing the change like when the tablets started coming like.
Yeah.
She can navigate a tablet better than how my grandma.
100. Remember, there's no pen and paper. So my granny, you know, they were illiterate. Some of my granny was anyway. She used to write capitals and smalls in one word. Love her same way. Yeah? But you see these youths, they will be 6 months old and can navigate a tablet. Yeah? You see that? Not even a 60-year-old can do that, or a 50-year-old. They need teachings from the youths.
Trust me. Yeah, but you see what as well now? What they've done is they've said, yeah, if you don't, your youth's supposed to be able to.
I can't spot the man in a minute.
He wants to get you on camera.
Do you get it? Yeah. So it's it's a total different world.
Yeah, but you know what? You see what? Divide and conquer, man. We've heard about that for our whole career. We've heard about it for our whole lifetime. Divide and conquer. They've divided the world.
100.
It's conquered. We can't even get together for the basic things. We can't even get together and pull together and rally to get reparations for black people.
100%.
We can't pull together. They've done it. Divide and conquer. Done it. Now you don't even got to come out your yard to chat to your brethren. You can sit in your room for a whole month and have a without a mobile phone and have beer conversations with your friends.
And I think that's sick.
You know
how do we change that?
I know some men that don't come out their bedroom.
Yeah. The man them need to, you know what? The man them need to detox, you know. I truly believe this, yeah. You see, social media is never advertised as the drug it is. It's worse than a lot of physical drugs. Cause people are waking up in the morning, they're forgetting about praying to their Lord.
First thing they do.
All of this stuff. Yeah, and there's first thing they do. Even if you got to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and go for a piss, do you know what used to happen? You used to get up 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, go for a piss and go straight back to your bed. You see now, as you go back to your bed, you might even take the piss looking at your ass class social media. Yeah, you're not going back to bed straight away. And then you're up now, and then you got a cheat to talk about you're tired the next day. Why are you tired? Because you're taking that drug at 3 in the morning.
You know how they've done us? Have you ever broke your phone yet and realised, no,
but you see man like you, blood, do you know what it's like to just have a phone that can text and ring?
Yeah.
Only strictly text and ring.
Yeah.
No, but these are the detoxes man need to have.
Remember the phone that you couldn't leave your house with?
Hey, listen. These are the detoxes man need to have, and you need to give them to yourself, because like, you see you getting rid of your phone or even having a point of contact, but where you can't do certain things. Cause you see house phones are they're a thing of the past now. A lot of people only got a house phone because of Sky.
You've got a house phone. Do
you understand it? You see if you hear your house phone ring nowadays, you think it's CIA. Hey, you see if you got your house phone rings and you got a house phone, you think it's FBI.
I think it's the Batman.
Yeah. Trust me, you're not answering that.
Shit, you ain't plugged it in. You have a house number. I got
a road van with the phone package.
I ain't got a phone.
I ain't plugged in the phone.
No, I ain't got a phone.
And that is sick, because you know one thing, people used to know you were safe by calling those phones. Yeah? You see, you might call a man's mobile, it weren't that. Like, you see, when I needed to get hold of you, or even if I couldn't get hold of you, I'll phone the house phone. Yeah? Alright, you still got house numbers off your head?
Yeah, my nan's
Alright, but how many mobiles do you know? How many mobile numbers do you know off your head now?
Only my mum.
Alright, and we used to know at least 15 numbers off the top of our heads.
My mum moved in.
Mobiles!
My mum moved into a new house 10 years ago, and I've never known the house phone number.
That's mad.
Never.
That's mad. And even certain time, my mum calls me off the house phone, and I think to myself, you're showing that you're 60. Yeah, you're showing you're 60, but it's she's holding on to the same values that she's always had.
Yeah.
See, the moment man lose them, brother, it's a drug. Have you ever seen a man that's misplaced his phone? Whether it dropped down the side of the car or he's left it somewhere. Look how this pussy starts moving like a junkie. You can't even resonate with him. Like, brother, it's gonna be alright. Not just everyone though.
Talking about me.
Everyone.
You drop your phone down the side of the car and driving and still trying to.
No, 100. But you see, if you don't know where your phone is, a man starts moving nuts like he's fucking on drugs. And then what they've done as well. See, if you drop your phone once, this is the money move. This is where they done the money move. They made the screens out of glass. You see, if you drop your phone, that's it. You can't.
Big bread.
You can't
Big
contact
bang
no
roll.
one. See how quick, brother. You
roll.
tell a man, "But I'm broke." Okay, you're
But
broke.
you get your phone fixed.
Moment his phone broke, you see how quick this pussy finds money. Yeah. Facts. He becomes unbrock instantly, and he finds a phone shop. Yeah, that is the biggest sykes because your phone is going to drop. These are objects that drop. Once they've had it once, you know, brother. Come on, brother. See if these people rated us. They'll make plastic screens again.
No cases.
They will make a plastic screen again. See if this brother drops this.
You see these ones?
Life's done.
No, don't say that. You see these ones? You see these ones?
It done.
They're harder to break.
Yeah.
They're definitely harder to break.
But they can break.
They can break. I'm not saying that they
But
can't.
you know what it's got to do? Fall on a stone.
Small ones now.
So when it's on a stone, on a level ground, it might survive.
Fall on a stone or something sharp.
Fall on a phone or a something sharp, it done. And you know what I rate about you? You ain't had a phone for 3 days and you're still here. You see, there's man that's not had their phone for 3 days. They're suicidal in their yards.
You ain't had a phone.
No, like my man, he had a phone for 3 days.
Man?
He lost his phone in. He got so drunk he just gave his phone away. Here, hold that.
Let me show you this though.
Yeah, get me.
Don't make him fool you. He don't want the headache of we didn't get inside. We didn't get inside.
Nah, man.
He's taking the free that's on break and like I don't even want my phone right.
Hey, can I ask you a question though? I'm gonna ask you a real question. See, you not having your phone for 3 days. Is there any level of freedom that you feel? Mad! Nah, that's crazy. Cause a man am paying 15 bills a year for their phone or over 2 years. Do you understand?
Remember this?
What would you say about men that make money off their phone though? Just like, if that phone broke, how are you gonna call no one?
Brother, if you can make money off of your phone and you're smart enough to make a certain wage off your phone, you have to have a backup.
Yeah.
That is it.
That's fact.
If you're smart enough to use that as your income, you have to have a
always
backup.
break. There's no phone that's unbreakable.
Alright.
So if you ain't got a backup, you're lacking.
Like what Dan said before, they're so sick with it, they're even making the batteries fault. They're slowing down your phone once it gets too old.
Oh, you see, once your phone gets like 6 months old, you'll start seeing 7. Remember when your phone used to last all day? Hey!
Nah, it's just.
Hey, but hey, what they've done with it? You can't access the battery. Oh man, I'm done. Cause you know what? Years ago, you might say, hey, what? This pussy.
That's what
I never rate you like that. Let me take your battery.
Give me your phone.
That. And then it's his problem. Right, my phone's only ever on 15%. Cool, cause I got your battery. See now, try and get into the back of this.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know the maddest thing?
Yeah?
You know the maddest thing? If you drop your phone, say if it cracked, and you go fix it, it's never gonna be the same after that.
Of course not. It start glitching. It start glitching. And you know what? Even though it's glitching, it hasn't got the same. You're so used to a certain feel. It hasn't got the same feel. Do you know what you do? You know what you do, Mister? I haven't got no money to support my kids. It's real. Shall I tell you why? Because there's man out there that don't even look after their pitney, but they got new phone and they can fix their phone in a second, and they used to got lean off shoes and getting and might even getting bullied at school.
I'm like,
and you see why she get bullied at school? You see why she get bullied at school? That's your trauma for your life. But your daddy will find money to get phone to come out iPhone 21 and 22. What? How far are we with iPhones now? What we got? 14. There's man out there with 14s and their youths ain't got nothing. What you talking about? Fire for them.
Let's not. Alright, let's not. Alright, let's not.
Why not? This is exactly what we need to start on.
You see what's gonna happen? Now man's gonna end up dissing wastads.
Trust me.
Dissing them.
How many man out here have got iPhone 12, 13, 14 pluses, Samsung 22, 23s and don't check for their youth? Fire for Uno. Uno figure out hell. You think God's not watching? Allow it, brother. Allow it, brother. Hey, let me get a next juice. Hey, barman. Boss, mate.
You're moving mad.
Real
mind games.
Trust me. So I will say this, yeah, as a father who is a father that's well involved in the youths them life. There's man that's got stuff that they read that they use. They could trade it in for stuff that their youths need.
Man said trade it in, you know.
Facts.
Fucking hell. No. I'm not. I'm just. That's the reality of it. It is real life, but I'm just like, raw. Things is that mad. Like, look after your youth.
But the social. All right. It is. There's man in jail that are willing to push things in their bum. Listen. No, you gotta listen to this one.
Loves getting into.
Now listen to this. Listen to this. And will take certain risk. Not just to make a phone call. You see, phone call and text, you can get some slim little phones, you know, like lipstick, you know, even if you are finding your things and it can go. There's men that are willing to take big risk for phones just so they can keep in tune with what's going on social media.
I know.
Now, any phone that's involved in social media ain't a small phone. They're not slim. They're big screen.
No, there's couple small smartphones. There's couple.
What's the small one?
Couple. They see the Zancos.
The small smartphone.
I can't remember.
See the Zancos.
The small one.
The Zancos can work, you know, but there's man taking big risk, and it's not just for the phone call and the text. Because if it was about that, man could keep it real slim.
I know a man who plugged 4 phones and lost 3.
Allow it.
What?
Plugged 4 phones and lost 3.
There's man out there that can plug iPhones, iPads.
When he went back to get them out, only 1 came out.
Why?
The other one was ringing in his belly.
He had to go hospital.
Ringing in his belly.
He had to go hospital.
I said it was ringing in his belly.
It was ringing in his belly. Remember, you air keys, you know. That's it. It's gone, you know. And then you didn't even turn it off. And that man's phone, your gal's phone, you just feel it in your belly. That's real too. It's real too. Man are taking big risks. No, listen. The FOMO is FOMO, innit? Fear of missing out. Man do not even want to miss out. Man are doing their thirds.
Yeah.
What FOMO's a real thing?
Fear of missing out.
FOMO's a real thing.
How do you know that?
Who, me?
You learn something every day.
know that.
So let me tell you something.
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out.
Everyone has that.
What are you talking about? What do you think these pussies that can't come out of their yard and they know a party's going on? And remember, a party.
Hey, listen.
Go on.
The people that go to the Bell on the Friday got fear of missing out.
They're FOMO niggas.
FOMOs.
Yeah, FOMOs. Shall I tell you why? You see years ago.
When you going to Excalibur, you don't want to go to Excalibur.
But you see the difference with them.
You see what? I had FOMO.
Yeah.
I was never missing Excalibur.
But you see the difference with them. You see the difference with them though. You see the difference with them.
I was 16.
You had to phone your brethren and be like, yo, what's it saying in there? Man said, yo, it's live.
Excalibur's not like that. Excalibur's off the ends. There's a certain time frame. You got to get to Gillingham. You got to get to Gillingham from Lewisham. So there's a time frame. You have to be there.
Where was Amadeus?
Rochester,
I remember Amadeus. And what's the next one that was up there again? There was Amadeus and there was There was
No way to
no, it weren't Zen's. Amadeus and what? Liquid and Envy. Yeah, you had to drive up there to see if it was going off. Huh?
No, I talked to you thinking about Amadeus. Did you come there one time? You went there.
Baba been going Amadeus's. One time I gone there with my cousin, he just come out of the jail as the man fell asleep on the motorway trying to get us there. I'm saying, hold on, we're going to the left. And he was in the M3. Alright, come, don't do this, yeah. But you see, nowadays, years ago, you had to go there to see what it was like. Nowadays, you go on your Snapchat and you're like, you know what? I'm going there tonight. It's going off. That's why 150 man couldn't get into Amadeus the other day.
Was the hoest.
Yeah, because that's 150 man that see the...
Amadeus was the hardest. Amadeus was the hoest.
Yeah.
Don't ever chat shit. That's why, you see what?
Aaron Brief.
Aaron
Brief.
Aaron Brief.
Remember that one there, innit?
Hey, the man them only love Kent because of how promiscuous them Kent girls was.
Of course. Remember, touch a black man's garment, you get good luck. It was mad.
Blood. Hey, blood. Kent girls were nuts. They were nuts. Like, I can't even talk on camera what's happened in Kent.
Do you get it though?
Gotta keep it after
So imagine you had to drive there. Man were willing to drive there to see if it was going to be a good night. Now a man can sit in his bedroom, go on Snapchat and be like, I don't want to go there tonight. No, go on. I'm going there tonight because it's going.
Man had to get the train.
Alright.
So if you miss the door, you gotta get the train all the way back.
And there was one train. I remember the late train back. What was the train back?
5 past 12, innit?
Alright.
That was the last train, innit?
Some man went in and out.
You never went Excalibur?
I didn't go Excalibur. I was too young for Excalibur.
Come on, man.
Sorry, man.
But those things are real things, man. Those things are real things, man. So even when, like the other day, as I said, 150 man, they had to turn away from their rave. Those 150 man saw that on social media and said, I want to go because it looks lit.
Blood.
That's all.
Blood. They
never had no plans on going before. Remember, you can see what time the dance fills up on your phone. What are you talking about?
This is like 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago, and then 45 minutes later, it's ram. I'm going now. I'm ready to leave out. That's reality. That's reality. And you know what's so mad? You know what the dance looks like before you even get there. You even know where your brethren are standing and who's standing where. That was not how it used to be. You had to turn up and it was all new to you.
That took some of the fun out of it.
It's taken a lot of fun out of it.
Dance. If you come into a dance now, you just know the mandem's in that corner. You guys straight to that corner.
Yeah.
You see before, when you come in the dance, you gotta look for the mandem. You gotta find the mandem.
You might buck a hole. You might buck a hole on the next side to where your brethren are, but your brethren are in there somewhere. We know we're in it. They're in there. But right now, I'm trying to find them.
This is pattern.
Do you understand?
This is a design.
Big difference, man. It doesn't hold the same values at all.
Yeah, true.
Scary now.
Good.
And how you think ops just get found? People that's got problems with their friends. What do you think it's coincidence that they just get there? Brethren, a man seeing you in the background or something.
I know. You even see the person snapping you. You're just in the background.
Rolling.
Alright, is that where my man is
Do you
today?
understand?
Come we go.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous.
So you can get made a meme in a second.
100%.
Now. You understand me? And that's what I just find so different about what I go on right now still.
Right. Yeah, but we won't understand it. But there's a whole generation that lives through it.
They live through it. This is why this generation nowadays is different, bro.
A whole generation that lives for that shit.
It's definitely the scariest part.
Huh?
It's definitely the scariest part.
It's a scary thing.
But before in a dance, it would just be a cameraman. You could tell the cameraman,
don't come round here.
Now
there's 150,000 cameramen.
Man's all taking phones out of girls' hands. Yeah, listen, delete that.
Yeah. Everyone's a cameraman.
No, but hey, you gotta realise a man can zoom in on you from far.
I know.
Man could just be.
No, but it's a gallon, man. They don't want to
Gallon are the worst.
No, the Gallon are the worst, man. 100. Let me tell you one thing about the Gallon. Their natural thing is to chat.
What I deal with and who I am with.
A lot of girls are setting up man.
Last girls are what? Sorry.
Setting up man by accident.
You're setting up
Yeah.
snapping. You're not realising this spread behind you's got about 20.
They're with their girlfriends and like, yo, rare. This time, this pussy's on the back chatting to someone else. He don't even know he's on Snap. Rare. Before you know it, he end up in a problem. He's like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
That's how it's happened.
Exactly that.
Wild behaviour. So you see the rave that we are gonna have for Blue Tick. All phones are left at the door. In a box. If you don't want to come, don't come. But we got some bad boy DJs here. Rare. Because listen to me. When you go certain constituencies, you have to leave your phone at a certain place because of those reasons. It takes away the whole exclusivity to your rave. Someone can rave to your rave in their bedroom. A recluse that don't go nowhere with no bread can still be at your rave.
I got a bridge in that FaceTime me.
One of your bridges was at your rave and he wasn't there.
He was in jail.
And I know who you're talking about. And I bet he was watching it with his hood on in his room. So the man might even dressing like they're at the rave to pussy club.
Let me show you a fact. You bought a bottle from behind the day.
Hey! You see that?
No cap.
Telling you, man.
How about this?
Hey, RB, big up yourself. RB, big up yourself still. RB, big up yourself.
100%.
Big up yourself.
Free tickets for
Jay can't stop you from going dance.
Fuck off.
A man in yard called me and said, tell them out, I need to buy 3 tickets for this dance. And he's in Jamaica.
Oh, man. Shall I tell you one thing that the man
That's
they might as well
support,
do?
That's
No, the
support.
man, no, it's not. Cause I might as well, man might as well say, yo, listen, I'm in yard. I'm gonna send you a little money, yeah, and that's for you.
Yeah.
Cause you see the whole you trying to play the whole game like, yeah, I'll send you a ticket. You see that? That's mental health. That's showing your nuts. Don't get it twisted. That's not support. That's you and him playing a madman game. Mind games. I send you a ticket. Let me know when you're on the door. You see that? That's brutal behavior. Love it. Man saying that's support. That's rude more. Huh?
I'm like, rah.
Hey.
I'm like,
Hey, brother. You know, like you bought the ticket an hour before the dance start and you're in yard. You are playing mental health games. You know what man was tell him? Hey, my man, you see these shoes on my foot? They're yours after this dance finish. You can wear them.
Man said,
It's mad, brother.
mind game.
So where are we going with this? Do you get it? So the man has to start being real about what's going on. So I think detoxes are important, you know. Man go out one night with no phone. Man have to have an event where there's no phones. A no phone event. And you know what?
But you see what
people
the problem is?
actually
You
love
see
that.
what no, they won't.
Do you know why?
They won't. Because like you said, this is the social media era, isn't it? Everybody wants to post what they're doing.
Yeah, but a lot of people are shook because people can't even get to be their selves, bro.
It's only listen.
People can't be their self no more.
Listen. You see
But
what?
years ago, you could wind up in a dance with a gal and it ain't getting nowhere.
You're talking about underworld people, man.
See, when you come out of the dance, your baby mama's texting you like, hey, who's that girl you was winding up with?
You're talking about a select few.
Brother,
Underworld or man who are cheating on their gal.
certain man didn't cheat, certain of us wouldn't be here right now. 250 million sperms. You're lucky to be the one that come true. True cheating. Are you alright? Cheating made the best kids. Huh? You know, you didn't look at white. You know, you didn't look at white. I thought about him sister one here. Huh? That's what makes the best of us. Facts or not?
I'm not airing that still because none of my kids weren't made from cheating, so I can't.
Nah, but
they're
how
the
do you
best
know
kids.
you weren't?
I don't care about.
How do you know? Do you
They're the best
understand me?
kids. No, I wasn't made in cheating either.
No, but how do you know some of the man? There's at least one man in this room that was made through cheating.
Oh shit!
That's it. But you know, years ago, do you know it was called? Bastard. Oh, you're a bastard. Oh, you're a bastard. No. My mum and dad's married. Oh, they're enough bastards.
It's real, you know.
Stop it, man.
It's real, you know.
Hey, allow me, brother. What, you think every one of us is unbastards in the building? There's bastards here. That is the equivalent to what we're talking about now. No?
Hey, on that.
And it wasn't even called cheating back then, it was called two-timing. You two-timing bastard. And on that note, where at? Where at? You get me? The fuck?
Yeah, listen. Anyway, I can't get. I'm out of it. I'm done. I don't know what we got. Anything else to say?
No. Two-timing bastard.
Man said enough man are bastards. Couple men are gonna take that personally.
That's a real
Man,
talk.
they're gonna see you and wanna attack you.
Blood, it's in my household.
You was talking about.
See
me.
my household.
Yeah.
See my siblings.
Yeah.
Or my oldest sibling.
Yeah.
That was the bastard. Me and my next, the one closest to me, used to beef like, no. They were engaged when they had you, but they were married when they had me. I'm not the bastard. You see you walking around the house knowing you're not the bastard. You're the big man, you know. Allow it, man. They went against God's will.
Fucking hell, man. Oh, all right. Listen. Hey, next week we're back again. The usual time. No joking.
Hey, we're gonna give you a show from the top of a kebab shop somewhere.
And you know what?
On the roof.
Are you not coming to support us in our live show? That's a question for you, lot.
Comment and subscribe. Like.
You get me? Comment. You get me?
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, all of that.
And let us know if you have any little issues you would like us to touch on. We'd love to touch on.
Or who do you want us to talk to?
Yeah.
Sit down with when we get them out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But yeah,
Right.
big up. Thank you.
Later on.